Welcome back. I'm going to analyze the charts for today, Monday, February 7, 2022. I'm going to start with the S&P 500. This is the daily chart. Today was a narrow day compared to the previous day. It is actually within the range of the previous day. Levels that I'll be watching tomorrow will be the lower level support. Strong support will be the 10, the 200, and the 4450 level. Dips below that, I will be considering shorting. The upper range pushes about 4530 and above the 20-day moving average, of course, and I will be looking for a long position. Anything in between, I think, is choppy. It's now trading below all these moving averages, so I really don't expect. I expect a lot of up and down. Not interested in playing that. I'm looking for a bigger move, a bigger wave, such as that one. I'm looking for a multi-day trend, so I'll be watching those levels and I'll play either the long side or the short side. This is the Nasdaq 100. This one, it seems like it wants to go down, but it's still above this strong support, and it closed right on the sitting right on the 10-day moving average. It is stuck between moving averages. Range that I'm looking at, that I'm watching very closely, is 14,400 and right under 14,900. Pushes above this level and above the 20-day moving average, I will consider going long. Be looking for an entry at that point once it pushes above that level. Dips below 14,400 and I will consider shorting. I might even do that, might, if I feel like I want to be aggressive. If it dips below today's low, and of course, we'll be dipping below the 10-day moving average. The only way I can do that, I would do that if we open a little bit higher tomorrow and then we dip below that level, and I will consider starting a short position at that point. But really, I like to set up better and just wait until it dips below 14,400. That way, I can have a tighter stop loss. I meant to say. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average from yesterday's price action. Nothing has changed really technically. It is still stuck between these moving averages and between actually in this range. I mentioned in the previous video that I wanted to go long if it pushes above this level, and short if it dips below this level, which is what, like 34,800. And at that point, that means that is dipping below major support levels and all these moving averages. I'll be watching very closely and I'll play either breakout to the upside or to the downside. But this one is looking very interesting. Now let's take a look at the Philly Semiconductor Index. This one, I looks like it wanted to really, well, on Friday, that was last session when it dipped below these moving averages, but it was able to push back above. Today, open higher and sold off, but it still was able to just kind of close kind of flattish. So this one, I cannot really say where the range is. This one's all over the place. Unlike the other indices, this one is like very difficult to trade. So for now, I'm just gonna watch it. But if I really wanted to trade it, I would have to see some type of consolidation, some candles that will consolidate before I would consider any trading. Technically, I don't like how this one behaves. Pushes below support levels, pushes back, pushes up above resistance levels, comes back down. I just don't like the price action. Also, 2000 small caps. This one, it actually showed relative strength today, early in the morning. Also, all the other indices that were kind of going up, but this one was definitely going higher and actually finished positive. So there's a divergence there. We've seen it before, but like the divergences, when this one is positive and the other indices are negative, it doesn't last more than a day or two. I really want this one to go higher, but this one has been like the weakest of all the indices, so this one has been very difficult to trust for the reasons that I just mentioned. So I'll be watching it for now. Not interested in trading this one until, as I mentioned before, pushes above this resistance level, this range, or dips below this support. So it's a very wide range. We'll see if in the few sessions, the coming sessions, it can consolidate and gives me a better setup. But for now, I'll just watch it. Nothing to do. Thanks for stopping by and good luck trading tomorrow.